She was very old, and she had lived with her husband 7 years after their marriage, and then was a widow until she was 84. She never left the temple, but worshipped night and day, fasting and praying.
Blessed be the Lord on high. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord will shine upon you. For didn't our prophet Isaiah say, For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and his government shall be upon his shoulders, and he shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And he will sit on the throne of David and rule his kingdom. And the zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this.
After Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi came from the east to Jerusalem.
Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him.
And when King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Christ was to be born.
In Bethlehem, in Judea, for this is what the prophet has written.
But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least of all the rulers of Judah. For from you will arise a ruler, and he shall be the shepherd of my people Israel.
Then Herod called the Magi secretly, and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem.
Make a careful search for this child. When you find him, report to me, so that I too can worship him.
And after they had heard the king, they went on their way. And the star they had seen in the east went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. And when they saw the star, they were overjoyed. And on coming to the house, and as the wise men came to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. And they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, and incense, and of myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. They had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream.
Joseph, take the mother and his child and escape to Egypt, for Herod will search for him to kill him.
So he got up. He took the child and his mother during the night and left for Egypt, where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so was fulfilled what the Lord had said through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." And when Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi, he was furious, and he gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity who were 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had learned from the Magi. Then what was said through the prophet Jeremiah was fulfilled. A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping in great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted, because they are no more. And after Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt. He said to him, "Get up and take the child and his mother and go to the land of Israel. For those who were trying to take the child's life are dead." And so he got up and he took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he had heard that Archelaus was reigning in Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. Having been warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee, and he went and lived in a small town called Nazareth. So was fulfilled what was said through the prophets, "He will be called a Nazarene." And when Joseph and Mary had done everything required by the law of the Lord, they returned to Galilee to their own town of Nazareth, and the child grew and became strong. He was filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him.